AI predicts Bitcoin's price for October. Will October close in green or in red? Let me know on the poll, guys. This is Debate Crypto. Question everything, trust nothing. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are, right? Today is a special day. Yesterday, if you guys weren't paying attention on Twitter's, we have officially announced. Let me check here. Let me fix my green screen here. Give me a second. Sorry about that, guys. All right, where was I? Smash those likes if you haven't already. It's been a crazy day here at House Crusader, let me tell you. But yesterday we made a special announcement on Twitter, and I want to share this with you guys here so you guys can get prepared for what is coming. Because what is coming is Trading Wars. That's right. The official announcement has been made on Twitter. This was going to be the top 10 traders of the first season of Trading Wars. Guys, if you haven't signed up yet, if this is the first time you're hearing about this, the link is down below. Into the I will be dropping the link of to sign up into the chat right now. Give me 2 seconds and I will be dropping it in there for you guys. Give me 2 more seconds here so I can find where I was supposed to drop this. All right. Here it is, guys. In the chat, sign up, pinning it to the top. All right, that's pinned. You guys can find that now. So officially, Trading Wars will be starting on October 16th. Now, how do you compete? How is this? How is it fair for you to compete against these pros? Right. Well, here's how it's going to be fair. These pros are going to be restricted to trading 1 hour once a week for 4 weeks, right? There's going to be two teams. There's going to be Team Crusader and Team Keeper, 5 traders on each team. They're going to be restricted to trading once per week for 1 hour live on the show. You guys at home that want to compete for prize money, that our official sponsor of this event is going to be ZoomX, they will be giving a winning prize. I forget what the amount is right now, so I don't want to say it, and I don't want to say it incorrectly, so I don't want to put words in my own mouth here. But so I'm not going to say the amount, but it is a decent prize for the winners. And the way it is possible for you guys to win right now or beat these pro traders is you guys get to trade all 4 weeks unlimited day and night, whenever you want, whenever you have time. You guys will be able to trade on the platform, and whatever your P&L is at the end of the month, at the end of the 4 weeks, that's what is going to be your P&L versus the pro traders P&L. So therefore, that is your advantage over them. So if you haven't signed up, if you're excited, if you want to compete with these guys, with Ben, with CVO, with Magic, with Jason from Crypto Crow, Lifer, Frankie, Crypto Blood, Evan, and Gareth and Crypto Face. If you want to compete against them and see what you got here in this first season of Trading Wars, make sure you are joining the link in the chat is pinned to the top. Make sure you're signing up for that. All right, now that that's out of the way, guys, we've got, like I said before, we got some interesting news. AI has been predicting the price of Bitcoin for this month of October. We've also got some possible news from Invest Answers here on his prediction of where Bitcoin's going. We've got Link, Arbitrum, Atom going on, possibly best performers or something to be watching out for this week. So stay tuned for that. Once again, we got another piece of Chainlink information here. Big, lots of news on Chainlink, lots of news on Ethereum as well. So, guys, if you haven't smashed those likes, smash those likes. Let's get ready. Let me jump here into the chat real quick. Green Day Profits #1, as always. Wick, what's going on? Patriot Caveman, Todd, what's going on? DCA, Rob Father, Crypto Stevo. And we got a super chat from Rob Father. Greatly appreciate the super chat. Says, let me put it up here. Says, wanted to say I'm not as active. Still love being part of your history, and you guys are still great. Keep on keeping on. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much, Rob Father. God bless you and your family as well. I know that things have been happening for you. So, dude, I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate the super chat. And yeah, let's keep moving here. Let's keep moving. Crypto Steve says Invest Answers really knows his stuff. Yeah, I actually used to like watching him a lot. I don't have as much time as before to watch his content, but he was at least when I used to watch really great at making content. I can only imagine he's gotten better. So let's roll in here into the crypto market overwatch, see what's happening in the cryptos in the market at overall. Let's see. Let me do a quick little refresh here. Oh no, we're still down. What is going on with this brightness? Crypto market cap 0.08 trillion, down 0.91, almost 1 whole cent, guy. Oh, 1 whole percent. Oh, no, no, no. Bitcoin's down practically almost 2%. The last 24 hours, we've had a drastic drop from 28,000 to 27.3. Ethereum has also felt the pain, dropping down to 1,600 as well, along with everything else is pretty much up 1%. Nothing's really moving. Polygon Matic up 4.5%. Biggest mover in the top 15 right now that I'm seeing here in the last 24 hours, up 10% the last week. But also, if we're talking about weekly, we got Solana up 23%. So, yeah, you know, Solana doing some stuff. Solana up 136% year to date. Solana's been making some moves, let me tell you. XRP up 51% year to date. But we're not here to talk about XRP. We're not here to talk about Solana. We're here to talk about Bitcoin, Chainlink, and a few others along with Ethereum. So keep smashing those likes. If you're not already, guys, hit that sub button. I see Steve-O says no Tom Crown. Tom Crown is coming for season 2, I believe. We are literally, we can only fit 10 people at a time. We are making people commit for 4 weeks consecutively. So that is one of the things that it is a problem to schedule some people out, but some people are just more willing to do the second season or the third. Yeah, debate crypto over here. Keeper in the house saying, "Hey, bro, I know I saw your call. I saw you calling me, but I'm streaming, baby. I'm doing some work. I'm doing some work." Shout out to Keeper out there in the Brazilians part of the region world, having a good time. Somebody's got to work out here. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But let's move on, guys. Let's move on to the T8 part here. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin, right? So, as you guys can see, I mentioned this before yesterday or the other day when I was streaming. I said, hey, we broke out of this wedge, right? We finally broke out. We kind of failed at reaching this Q3 PIV, and we're coming back down. I believe we can come as low as this area right here of this wedge, 26.9, basically 27,000, give or take. Test this and have a bounce. If we break below this and we start losing the annual PIV again of 26,700 and we close below that, see you later, alligator. There is no more rally going on in the short term here. So we're also having a reversal signal here on the ChartPrime oscillator. A reversal signal. Last time we got this here a few days ago. Well, on the 20th of September, we had a decent little move down. So this is why I believe this reversal could be the same. We can come down just how we did here, right? Retest here, possibly giving us enough room to have another bounce back and moving on up. So that's what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. Not saying that doesn't mean that October is going to be a red month. All right, we can still close green here. We can still come down in the next 2 or 3 days, next week or so, and bounce back up and reach to that 28,900, reach to that 29,000, and close the month somewhere above there. There's still plenty of time. The month just started, guys. We're only on the 3rd, so we're definitely got lots of time to close out this month being green. And talking about being green, I want to jump back to the Twitters. There's something I want to show you guys about green months, especially in October. So let me find it here real quick. In the meantime, smash those likes, hit that sub button if you're not subbed in. If you haven't signed up for Trading Wars, guys, what are you waiting for? Trading Wars is gonna be the crazy bomb diggity. Let me tell you. So for everybody that's sleeping out there, wake up because it's about to get wild. Here it is, guys. Here's what I want to show you. So post by Ren Newer from Crypto Banter. These are what it looks like all the months of Bitcoin in the last 10 years, give or take. The months of October have averaged out 28% plus or minus 59%, between 28% to 59% in the green, right? We have many green months for October. We have very few. We had a red month in 2011, 2012, 2014, and then 2018. Since 2018, every single month, every single October since then has been green. But also check this out. Look how many months September was green and then October was red. None. There's been no green September and then a following. Well, I'm sorry, I stand corrected. Here in 2012, there is the only occurrence of a green September and then a red October. Only happened in 2012, over 10 years ago, right? Can it happen again? Maybe. But I think the odds are pretty low on that end. Therefore, I will believe that most likely we might have a green month, a green September, and a green October. Does that mean we're gonna have 40%, 50% up in October? Probably not. But we can have a 10% up, we can have a 15% up, right? We can have 6% up. Regardless, I think we can close October in the green before we see the red. Another reason why I believe this is because we've talked about how the government shutdown got pushed back to November 17th, right? November 17th is the next deadline for them to figure out what they're going to do. I believe that's going to be the top signal as we approach that. I think that's where we're going to start coming back down. I think November is going to be possibly in the red. There's just one of those things with the government shutdown, what the government is trying to do. I think there's a little bit of fugazi going on there, and that is probably got me somewhat bearish for the month of November. I could be completely wrong. I could be completely correct. We don't know. We will see. Like I said, October just started, so there's no reason to be freaking out one way or another just yet. Just yet. October is not canceled just yet, guys. Not yet. So let's move on here. Let's hit the first article, which is machine learning predicting Bitcoin's price, right? So as you guys can see here, the price for October 31st, 2023 being predicted by an algorithm. Let's see if this algorithm is going to be anywhere somewhat correct. So obviously we all know the 28,000 threshold on Monday, October 2nd was great. Short-lived, but great, right? And the whole situation here is that as crypto markets continue to evolve, traders and investors are now turning their attention to sophisticated machine learning algorithms, particularly those specializing in price predictions. Surprise, surprise. The objective is to leverage these advanced tools in scrutinizing Bitcoin's trajectory towards the end of October with a keen eye on the prospect of surpassing the formidable 30,000 resistance level once again. Interestingly, the AI tools are forecasting that the price of Bitcoin will hover around 30,400 come October 31st, breaking above the $30,000 resistance. That would be great. That would go back to what I was saying about, closing off a green month. Obviously, these predictions are made based off MACD, excuse me, guys, RSI, Bollinger Bands, and a few others, right? I'm not gonna dive into all of this, and they're just not worth diving into all these details. So the AI is predicting 30,400 for the end of the month. We will see if that is correct. I believe it's very possible for the month of October to close somewhere near those levels. Maybe not 30, maybe 29, maybe 28.5, whatever it is. I believe we can definitely close in the green for October. So I am feeling a little bullish in the month of October. But you know what that is, right? When I'm bullish, things go down. When I'm bearish, things go up. September, I was bearish. Was I wrong? Absolutely. It completely pumped, right? That's just the way my life works, guys. I'm sorry that I ruin it for everyone else, but that's just the way it works, right? So if October ends up being bad, sorry guys, it's my fault. I was bullish, and that just ruined the entire run for everybody else. That's just the way it kind of works here. So let's talk about Invest Answers and his maximum upside for the price target of Bitcoin in 2025. And I understand 2025 is a long way from now, but we need to start building our game plan. We need to start building what it is we're going to be doing and working on our investment strategies. Not that I'm giving you any financial advice, but you need to start being aware of certain price targets that people are talking about. And where do you feel comfortable? Where are you going to be taking profits? So it's important to somewhat, give some attention to these predictions of 2025 in the bull market. So here it is. Invest Answers unveils his max upside price target for Bitcoin 2025. Obviously, Invest Answers, if you haven't seen him on YouTube, he's huge, right? 447,000 YouTube subscribers. Guys, if you can hit him in his comment in the chat, hit him up in his comment of his videos and say, hey, come on Debate Crypto, or invite Debate Crypto on over. We can have a great chat. I would love to talk to him. I would love to be on his show, or vice versa, bring him onto our show. Regardless, we'll love to collaborate with him. So hit him up in his comments about Debate Crypto. So he has multiple factors, right, that makes his prediction. So one is heavily dependent on-chain supply, the future of the spot Bitcoin ETF exchange, right, the ETFs, and the overall adoption of the crypto asset. The host notes that his long-term holder supply has reached a new all-time high. People are not selling their Bitcoin, right? They really aren't. The exchanges are almost at a 5-year low, I believe, of supply. I've shown this chart before on the show on how the amount of Bitcoin being decreasing since 2021 is huge. Is way drastic compared to the previous bull cycles where we had a somewhat relative, supply being eaten up as the bull run happens, and then as the bear market starts, right, a massive supply being dumped back onto the market. Not this time, my friends. Not this time. People are not selling their Bitcoin now because big people are being priced out of Bitcoin, right? One of the reasons why I don't sell Bitcoin, and I've said it before that I don't plan on selling any of my Bitcoin in this next bull market unless something massive happens, would be because I don't think I'll ever be able to accumulate the amount of Bitcoin I have now. And I don't have a large amount, but whatever amount it is that I have, I don't think I'll ever be able to reaccumulate that again at the fair price that I did. So therefore, I would rather just keep it long term and possibly pass it down to my children. It's just one of those things that I have a long term vision on, and I just see it like buying New York real estate back in the 1920s, right before everything exploded in price action and just became priceless at some point. That's the way I see Bitcoin, but obviously that's not an investment strategy for everyone. That's not an investment. That's not investment advice at all. So the analyst believes that Bitcoin could hit 89,000 sometime in 2025, though he thinks Bitcoin has a max upside of 142,000. The Obviously he talks about if the SEC delays decisions, the spot ETF never happens, things can, possibly be on the lower side here of 89,000. Regardless, it is a huge upside. And I tend to agree with the 142. I tend to think that we could possibly even go a little bit higher than that. And it's all heavily dependent on the BlackRock ETF, right? On the BlackRock ETF, is the reason why I believe Bitcoin can crack 150,000, possibly closer to 200,000. And depending on how wild we go, right? I think that we might not come back below certain price levels. I don't want to say that just yet, but Magic Internet Money in the house. I only smoke black rocks. That's right, baby. There you go. Trading war competitor in the house, getting ready to smoke some black rocks. So he's definitely not afraid of BlackRock. He knows what's happening. He's ready. He's got his strategies right. If you want to learn trading, that's the guy to learn from. Go check out his channel. Go check out his group leading crypto. But like I was saying, I believe the BlackRock ETF could push Bitcoin over 150K. The halvening tends to add a zero to Bitcoin every single time. That's been the trend, right? Trends can break, doesn't mean that it has to stay that way forever. So the next zero pushes us to that six-digit figure, right? That six-figure number. And in the past, we've kind of stayed around that next zero level. We never really come down too much from it. So if the Bitcoin ETF from BlackRock and all these other hedge funds do take off and it is massively adopted, maybe wild prediction. I don't know nothing about TA, right? I don't know nothing, but if the adoption is real, if Bitcoin does become the digital gold that they're talking about, and we've seen a lot of these hedge fund people coming out. I'm going to show here a video here real soon as well, talking very differently about Bitcoin than what they used to in the old days. Maybe we don't go below 100K. Maybe we don't, right? But we would have to go significantly higher than 142 to not go below 100K. That has to be, that's why I was talking about wild numbers, possibly. And hmm, I don't know. Drop a one in the chat if you think Bitcoin will never go below 100K after in the next bear market. Drop a two if you think that's not possible. We're going to crash back down. I don't know. People are being pretty conservative this next bull market. Let me tell you, a lot of people have thrown out that number of 89,000, 90, maybe 100, right? And I'm not just talking about people that come on the show. I'm talking about just like a lot of articles, a lot of hedge fund people, a lot of people that know stuff, right? I don't know nothing. This freaking Telegram's driving me crazy. Let me tell you, hold on. Let me get rid of this Telegram thing. Sweet. There we go. All right. So like I said, let me know in the chat if you guys agree with those predictions. 142, 150. Can we go below 100 again if we do crack the next bull run with massive Bitcoin ETFs? Up next, we've got Link, Arbitrum, Atom, top altcoins to watch out for, according to some analyst that might have paid for an article. We don't know. We're going to dive into it here. Actually, before we even go into this, let's go back to Twitter, where I was going to show you that video about the Bitcoin people talking about Bitcoin stuff and, why it's extremely bullish and it's great. So here it is. Give me 2 seconds. Here we go. It's funny how they say here, own some Bitcoin, a lot more gold though. They make sure that they emphasize that. Hey, he owns Bitcoin, but a whole lot more gold, guys. And yeah, that might be true, But what he's saying here is that if his bet on gold and investing in gold has worked out, Bitcoin is going to perform way better and it's going to do a better job at being that digital gold than what gold is, right? They just found one of the largest nuggets, gold nuggets ever. I forget what country it was, Uganda maybe or something like that. So they're continuously always finding these massive amounts of gold and they're, digging gold. And what's gold? Proof of work, right? That's what gold is. You got to mine it physically, put in that work to get the gold out. Bitcoin does the same thing, but with energy and without anybody having to actually do any slave labor. So, in that aspect already, Bitcoin is more ESG than a lot of the other operations that are running around. I'm just saying. No video, no sound on video. Oh man, did you guys not get any audio on that? Well, if you guys didn't get any audio, let me just tell you. The guy said, "Hey, I own a lot of gold. I own some Bitcoin. If the gold bet works, then Bitcoin will work even better." That's the gist of what he said there. I'm not going to play the video again. And, they were just emphasizing on how much gold he owns, yada, yada, yada. But he's bullish on Bitcoin and believes Bitcoin's going to be better than gold in the long term. And this is a high net worth individual that has worked in the hedge fund games for a long, long time. And is just one of the many people that has, really come out of the woodwork pro Bitcoin lately. And obviously, this video is a little bit older. Bitcoin was around 15,000. So that was probably late last year uh, when this video came out. But nonetheless, it's still relative to what people's mindset and BlackRock's mindset is coming towards Bitcoin. So, you know, just stay tuned with that, right? Everyone doesn't want to trust the BlackRock, and I completely get it, but they can move markets. That's the thing. They can move markets. All right, so let's jump over to Link. Let's jump over to Arbitrum. Adam, what's going on with these fools over here? Right. So they're saying top altcoins to watch out for. Are they going to pump? Are they going to dump? Let me tell you, Chainlink has been on a run lately. So I don't think these things are going to dump right now, but we'll see what this article is about. Over the weekend, a number of altcoins recorded impressive performances as the crypto market increased 1.12 trillion. That's not right. That's definitely not right. But as a new week begins, there are terrific cryptocurrencies that market players should watch out for. And this was the opinion of Suno Anonymous crypto analyst, the DeFi investor, right? He's talking about some important cryptos here. According to DeFi Investor, Arbitrum, Chainlink, and Cosmos are some of the top altcoins to keep an eye on. He backed up his projections with some reasons for Arbitrum. The analyst noted that the approval of 50 million ARB incentive should be catalyst that pushes up the price. Furthermore, the DeFi investor noted that Chainlink has some big announcements coming, and it could be instrumental in helping out the price action, which it already has. Adam's potential increase could depend on the outcome of the Cosmoverse build to start on October 2nd. At the same time, writing ARB's price was 96 cents after it gained 3 point is this $3.68. It did not gain that. Um, or 3.68%. Terrible article. Let me tell you, all these typos. In the last 24 hours, Link, on the other hand, hit $8 as initially predicted, with its price stalled, while Atom had a 3.77% increase within the same time period. So we can see here the chart for Chainlink has had a nice little pump. It's coming kind of back down right now. Arbitrum, very similar kind of action. It looks like a little mini double bottom here, and wham bam, or a little cup and handle situation. I don't know what you want to call this. Broke the neckline and had a nice little pump. Cosmos has been making a nice little move as well, up to $7. I mean, these are three great projects that people are definitely accumulating. I've heard a lot of people accumulating these projects in the last cycle. A lot of people are accumulating Cosmos. Arbitrum obviously is a lot newer now in this bear market. Chainlink has been ripping it. It's been crushing it lately. Definitely, I plan on picking up a lot more Chainlink in the near future here. Obviously, not financial advice for any of you guys out there, but talking about Chainlink, talking about some potential unlocks as well. I have another article here that actually talks about unlocks that are happening this month that people need to watch out for. Where'd it go? Mm, Here we go. Here we go. All right. Let me bring my screen back up here. Guys, smash those likes if you haven't so smash those likes. If you guys are falling asleep, let's start waking up, guys. Let's start waking up. Trading Wars is coming, right? Trading Wars is coming. Link is in the pin chat. Make sure you guys are signing up for Trading Wars. Make sure you're getting excited to compete against the greatest traders in the game. Like I said, you guys are going to have a massive advantage, massive, massive advantage. I'll show you here the post on Twitter if you guys are just jumping in right now. But here it is, guys. Where'd it go? Freaking mouse is dying on me. Trading Wars, for everybody that's just jumping into the stream right now. Trading Wars is coming October 16th. You're going to be watching these 10 traders go at it. Team Keeper versus Team Crusader, right? See who's going to win. 4-week competition. Only one team will win. But guys, you guys get to compete against these traders right here. You guys can go all in on proving yourself. I don't mean all in on like money. No, let's relax. Crusader, calm down. Choose your words wisely. Not saying going all in with money, guys. No, not saying that. I'm saying going all in on your skills, making sure you get that P&L up and up throughout the entire month competition, right? These traders are going to be restricted to trading once per week for 1 hour live on the show for 4 weeks. You guys get to trade all month long, day and night, whenever you have time, whenever you feel comfortable, and make as many trades as possible to get your advantage over these guys to increase your P&L. And you guys are obviously going to be getting a reward for the highest P&L out there. So Trading Wars officially coming, guys. Just wanted to reiterate that for everybody jumping into the chat. If you're not excited, I don't know what will make you excited. This is definitely something that you've never seen before. No one's done this on YouTube. No one is going to do this on YouTube except for us. So guys, get ready. We're about to change the game here. So back to what I was talking about with Chainlink and Arbitrum. I was actually over here. Actually, I was talking about token unlocks. I've been all over the place today, guys. Let me tell you. Talking about token unlocks. How much APT, OPE, Axes, Ape, and Sushi will be unlocked in October? Things to be looking out for. Axis Infinity's token unlock will be unlocking to release 15.1 million tokens on October 20th, representing 11.5% of the circulating supply with an approximate value of $71.8 million. So watch out for that if you're holding Axis. I don't know anybody that is, but if you are, be very careful. Optimism and Aptos joined the token unlock wave as well. On the 30th, 24.2 million Optimus tokens, equivalent to 3% of the circulating supply, will be released, a total value of 35.3 million, and 18.6 million will be allocated to core contributors, yada yada. Obviously, we're talking about this is the Optimus token. Now, the Aptos will release 4.5 million tokens on October 12th, equivalent to 1.9% of its circulating supply, which is approximately $26 million, right? The community will receive most of these tokens, with 18.4 million allocated, while 7.6 million will go to the Aptos Foundation. Let's keep moving forward here. Who else is unlocking? So Aptos has seen a significant growth since its token unlocks in September. With the Aptos tokens price rising over 7%, it's time to dump some tokens, let me tell you. Well, finally, over here in October, we'll also see token release, right? Such as ApeCoin, 19.7 million, and Sui, $17.2 million. This is millions of dollars, guys. This is not the amount of tokens. Excuse me. Immutable X, $11 million. DYDX, 4.5 million. In November, Avalanche is gearing up for a token unlock. Approximately 93.5 million of AX tokens, equivalent to 2.7% of the circulating supply, will be released on November. Guys, use this information wisely, right? With these token unlocks, if you've been looking into these projects, look at what projects have been rising in price, with token unlocks, and which tokens have been dropping in price with these token unlocks. More tokens come onto the market, more selling pressure. Logically, things will come down, right? Maybe it's a dollar cost averaging opportunity for you guys. I don't know. Maybe it's an opportunity for you guys to take a short. I don't know. Not giving you financial advice, but this is very, very important information. Knowing when these token unlocks happen. Let me jump here into the chat real quick. Darren says, doing trading wars on Zoom X. Let's go. We'll do the sign up tomorrow. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Whoa. There we go. There we go. Get that. Get that. So, guys, let's jump back over here to Chainlink. Chainlink's been doing all kinds of craziness lately. And I'm sorry to tell you, XRP maxis, but Chainlink is coming for your lunch. Let me tell you, Chainlink is coming for the XRP community. Whether you like it or you don't, it's happening. 100% it's happening. So let me share here with you guys. Chainlink secures partnership with how many dollars is this? This is millions, $670 billion bank, as Sergey Nazaruk says, Swift project going very well. Chainlink has been partnering up with everyone, right? Absolutely everyone. They are definitely 100% going to be helping the Swift project, and they have been, right? As we go in here, the decentralized Oracle service Chainlink is teaming up with lending giant Australia and New Zealand banking group ANZ. According to the press, Chainlink has anticipated a case study involving the Oracle's new cross-chain interoperability protocol, CCIP technology. This is what they're using to be able to upgrade the Swift system and maybe not have to use XRP. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Link has nothing on XRP. Well, not if you're doing your research, my friend. Not if you're doing your research. Chainlink is coming for XRP's lunch. And it's not just me saying it, it's a whole lot of other people saying it. Um, Even XRP content creators that I've been speaking to have been talking about how Chainlink is stepping up the game. And maybe, you know, XRP is just a bunch of fugazi. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't smash those likes, guys. Smash those likes. Similar to how interoperability standards transform the internet and global banking, a cross-chain interoperability standard could accelerate the adoption of tokenized assets among financial institutions. In June, Swift announced it was testing blockchain interoperability with over a dozen financial institutions on the Chainlink network. In an interview on CNBC, Chainlink creator Sergey Nazaruk, probably saying that completely wrong, says that the collaboration with Swift was going very well. All the key goals we wanted to achieve were achieved. We were able to use Swift messages, a widely used existing banking standard, ISO 200 2022 or whatever it is, for initiating blockchain events through the CCIP, the cross-chain interoperability protocol made by the Chainlink network. We were able to connect multiple private banks so that different banks on their respective chains could transact with each other over their chains, and we're able to connect those private banks chains to public chains so that those private banks could also transact with public chain contracts like DeFi, decentralized finance. So all three of those goals were successfully proven. Guys, that is massive information, right? Massive. What is XRP trying to do? They're working with a lot of banks and governments to create CBDCs. And at some point, right, all these CBDCs have to transact with one another, right? But here comes Chainlink saying, we know banks want to have their own protocols, their own blockchains, right? We've seen this being talked about before. And they're saying we can connect all of you guys. We can connect all these different, whether they're CBDCs or these different bank blockchains. We can connect you guys. We can connect you to DeFi. We can connect to each other. We can have private blockchains and public blockchains. They're doing it all. So I definitely would not say that XRP has no competition here. I believe Chainlink is massive competition, and little alpha here. Chainlink's market cap, let me jump on over here to coin market cap. Chainlink's market cap is obviously Chainlink is one of the biggest oracles in the game. Their market cap is 4.1 billion right now. You know who else is an oracle that a lot of people have been looking at and definitely should be looked at as well? API 3 with a market cap of only $91 million. Very interesting. I will definitely be doing research on IPI 3, see if they're actually still building, they're still around, they're still alive and kicking for this next bull market, because this is a way drastically smaller market cap. Obviously, a lot of potential for upside if it is still building, if it is still around in this next bull market. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Obviously, not financial advice. Maybe you just never know. Here's your little piece of alpha right now. But let's move on to Ethereum. Lots of word on the street about Ethereum. Hate it, love it, regardless. Ethereum interest is at all-time highs right now. We got Ethereum spot ETFs in the mentions, right? In the wind being talked about. We got Ethereum tomatoes and potatoes. We got Ethereum everywhere. Everywhere Bitcoin's at, Ethereum is right there, right behind it. But before we talk about its potential rally to 2K, right, let's talk about Grayscale. Right, you guys have all heard, right? Ethereum future ETF started trading this week. Obviously, it hasn't been great for Ethereum's price, but I wouldn't blame that on the Ethereum ETFs. Obviously, Bitcoin has not been performing either. So that's just the way it works. Bitcoin doesn't perform, neither will Ethereum, unless we're in the bull market and we're having an altcoin season. We've all heard about Grayscale files to convert Ethereum Trust into spot ETF. My friends, I'm not even going to dive into this. I know every content creator has covered this yesterday and before. I just want to, set the stage here with this. If Ethereum gets a spot ETF along with Bitcoin in this next bull market, it's go time, baby. It is off to the races at that point. Let me tell you, it is going to be a wild, wild bull market. Guys, if you haven't smashed those likes, smash those likes. If you haven't signed up for Trading Wars, I don't know what you're waiting for. It's going to be the biggest competition, the biggest thing to ever happen on YouTube in the crypto industry in a very, very long time. So make sure you guys get excited. Make sure you guys get involved. But let's talk about our potential rally here to $2,000 Ethereum. Our boy CVO has talked about his price prediction for $2,000 Ethereum on Twitter. We've covered this on the channel before. And now here comes CryptoPotato.com talking about a potential rally to 2K. Let's see how synonymous this is with what CVO has been talking about. So obviously we had a massive price pump for Ethereum. We hit about 1750 and we've come down since then. We're about 1655, give or take. So the technical analysis, the daily chart. Upon analyzing the daily chart, it is evident that Ethereum experienced an extended consolidation phase near the $1,600 support level. Eventually, with increased buying interest, the price surged towards the 100 and 200-day moving averages, located around 1765 and 1805 respectively. These moving averages, which Ethereum had previously dropped below in mid-August due to intensified selling pressure, now serve as dynamic solid resistance levels. If the price is rejected within this range, it could indicate a valid pullback, potentially leading to another decline towards the 1600 support level, which we have, right? We got rejected at 1750 and we've come back down to about 1655. We came all the way down to 1630s, but I think we're above 1655 right now, give or take. So he goes here to continue saying that the 4-hour chart, right, the recent indicate a positive outlook among Ethereum traders, suggest potential future behavior. While consolidating around 1600 support region, the price formed a descending wedge pattern marked by orange trend lines. Where is this? Oh, over here. Talking about this wedge right here. We've broken above that, right? Clearly, the static resistance at 1800 and dynamic resistance of the upper boundary extended descending wedge indicated by white lines. But look what happened here, right? We broke out of this wedge, which I've kind of had something similar for my Bitcoin chart, but there was no retest of this breakout, right? Now we've come all the way back down to about 1630, give or take. And we could definitely be here. Let me actually jump over to my chart and let's chart this out here real quick. Let's chart out exactly what he's talking about. So let's jump down to the 4 hour. Let me turn some of this stuff off so it's not wild and crazy. Okay. Here's the wedge that they're talking about. Give or take, go somewhere around here. Let me see. Oh, might be, guys. I drew the bottom trend line incorrectly. Here we go. Had the breakout, right? And look at this. We had the breakout, but we never had the retest. So right now, what are we seeing? We're seeing a potential retest here. We came up, we're coming back down. If we can hold, right, we've come as low as 1639. If we can hold, which I wouldn't want us to see all the way down to 1596, that would be terrible. But if we can have a bounce here, have a retest and bounce, we could definitely start be on the way. Oh man, let me get rid of this thing. Oh, these little dots could push back up. Obviously, the oscillator here for ChartPrime, we were overbought very clearly. We came down drastically. We've come down in the 4 hours, so we could be eventually getting to this oversold territory here real soon in the next day or so, and potentially start having a move back to the upside. That's just the way it goes. That's the way these wedges work, right? Sometimes you just need a retest and confirmation. These massive breakouts with no retest usually lead to price drops later down the road, like we saw here. Too much of an aggressive move to the upside then brings us down aggressively as well. Doesn't mean that it's permanently down and breaking to the lower side, but we definitely need to hold some support levels. And if you've been listening to CVO or Magic, I believe they have way better support levels given out for this Ethereum chart here, besides this wedge triangle. So I do believe that Ethereum can cross to that 2000. I do think that if we have a green month here, like we've talked about the earlier part of the show, right? And Bitcoin does have a green month in October. That's obviously going to rise up with Ethereum as well. Ethereum is positioning itself right now, from what I'm seeing with the prime chart oscillator and the price action, to have a nice little run up, to have some room to run. And it's only the third day of the month, guys. It's only the third day of the month, and people are already saying, hey, October is canceled. People think it's only up and to the left, up and to the right, I should say. And it just doesn't work that way. You need pullbacks. You need cool off time before continuously moving up. Patriot Caveman says Crusader struggling today. Definitely needs some caffeine. Let me tell you, man. Had less than 5 hours of sleep. Still woke up at 6 in the morning. Hit the gym. Been creating content all day. Doing research. I am exhausted. Been dealing with my children all day. I am tired. I am exhausted. I'm still going to pump out some content here after this live stream, create a little clip for you guys to watch. Guys, if you guys are not excited, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Trading Wars is going to be the greatest thing out here in the YouTube game, and we're starting it in the bear market. When the bull market comes around, let me tell you guys, it's going to be a game changer. It's going to be something no one's ever seen, no one's ever experienced. We're bringing reality TV show, right? We're bringing real life competition to you guys live on the show. So once again, if you haven't signed up, if you haven't seen this on Twitter, you're seeing it now. Sign up now. Link is in the chat, pinned to the top. Also at the bottom of also in the description of the video. Go check out. Go come on to this trading wars competition, compete against these pro traders, show them what you got, show them what you've been learning throughout this bear market, show people that you are ready for this bull market, and potentially win some decent amount of money. ZoomX is going to be giving out a prize for the person with the highest P&L outside of the traders. Obviously, we're going to be breaking them up into Team Keeper, Team Crusader, and we're going to be seeing if these traders got what it takes, right, to trade under pressure, to manage their risk properly and be consistently for an entire month under the pressure on live show, right? Everybody likes to trade privately. Some people trade publicly, right, here and there, but this is a real competition when the pressure is going to be on. So if you guys like the next crypto gem, if you guys like killer whales, right, all these crypto TV shows, we're creating our own crypto TV show right here, right now, live on YouTube, guys. That's what you're getting. You're getting the next big crypto YouTube show happening here right now. Trading Wars brought to you by Debate Crypto and our official partner ZoomX. So make sure you're getting involved. Get ready, guys. It's gonna be an exciting time in October and quarter 4 of this year. The bull market is closer than you think. The halvening is almost here. And guys, with that being said, I love every single one of you guys. Question everything, trust nothing, and until next time, hodl like it's hot. See you guys.